Welcome to Stretch and Grow. This is a 30-minute praise stretch class where we worship the one true God and we actually use scripture to fill the mind instead of doing the Eastern meditation where we empty the mind. So today's theme is going to be based on Psalm 18, verse 19. He brought me out. And this is based on a fundraiser class that I'm doing for the whole week to raise money for a family in need that did not just go through Hurricane Melissa, the Category 5 storm, but also went through a house fire. All of their food, all of their supplies completely burned up. And so we're raising funds. Any little amount helps. There's a Jamaican proverb called every mickle mecca muckle. That's a mouthful. And it means every little thing adds up to be something significant. So even if you can only give $1, $2, $5, whatever it is, it's going to add up and help that family in need. And it's very close to my heart because it's my own family members in Jamaica that we are trying to help out. We are going to make sure we have all that we need, so making sure you've got your scarf or your towel, and you'll probably want a pillow today. So it doesn't have to be a thick one, it could be a thin one. That's just for extra comfort for our head and just going to really nice, easy positions when we lay on our side today. So when you're ready, just coming into a nice standing position with our feet together, legs together. And I don't know about you, but I was running around today already. So we're just gonna slow everything down, slow down the mind, the racing thoughts, the body. Just take a moment to just be here. Nice deep breaths. So today's theme is He Brought Me Out, tying it right to the fundraiser we're doing because God is delivering people from a tragedy. Day by day, we're seeing more help coming, more positive stories, which is a good thing. When you're ready, you can open the eyes, and we're going to try something new today. So if you can't do it, but just try it out. We're going to use the right foot. We're going to slide it out in front of us. And then I'm going to slide it around in a circle behind me and try to drag it back in. It sounds easy, but it's not. So we drag that foot forward and have to balance, bring it around in a circle, and then drag it back in. So if you want to hold on to a wall or a chair or a couch, sometimes it's helpful to hold on to a wall so you can really focus on standing nice and tall. You can see my footwork. I'm going to do one more on this foot. Drag forward, drag all the way around to the back, and then drag in. And you're going to see that you're going to feel this because it's working everything. Try the other foot. Drag the foot forward, circle it around. This is what ballerinas have to do, and they have great strength, great balance. You can always put your hands out to the sides to help you balance. Good. Or you can hold on to that wall, that chair, that couch, whatever you want. Good, we're doing 4 on each side. I've got 1 more on this side. I'm dragging forward, around, and back. Good, and just shake your legs out. You should feel that. You should feel that in your hips. We're gonna open up our feet a little bit wider and just do some nice hip circles. Release any tension here. Big circles. Good. And when you're ready, change direction. Nice tight tummy as we lean to the back so we can protect our backs. Good. And then reach those fingertips out to the side. We tried this in our last Stretch and Grow on Tuesday. Reach out to the side. And then inhale, and then exhale to the other side. And if you feel like you can't reach far enough, I want you to heel toe your feet even wider. And then you get a bigger stretch as we do this one more time. And then reach the other side. Good, and relax the hands down by your sides. And just like tilting over to the side, I'm gonna let my hands slide down my leg. The other hand is sliding up the side of the waist. And then come back to center. And let yourself tilt the other direction. And inhale back to center. Do it again. Exhale, use your breath. And inhale back up. And exhale. And inhale back up. Good. This time, reaching those arms up above the head. We're going to make that big basket that we did yesterday in our yesterday's class. And we're going to take this beautiful basket and we're going to imagine we have precious things inside and we're rotating around in a circle. Nice deep breaths as you move. So I'm really reaching out on an angle, scooping it down below. We're doing 4 in both directions. And you should feel this in your hamstrings, in the sides of your body. We're going to change directions when you're ready. And the slower you move, the better. Move at your own pace. And this is my last one in this direction, but if you need more time, take your time. And when you reach the top, just release the hands down by the sides. Beautiful. With those feet nice and wide, we're going to make some big rainbow arms. I might move in my feet just a little bit, so I'm going to heel toe them just a little bit closer together so I can bend those knees. Reach those arms into a beautiful arcing rainbow. I have an amazing testimony to share while we do this rainbow here. So my sister-in-law, who went through the house fire, all her hallway walls were damaged, black soot everywhere. But she has a prayer wall. On this prayer wall, she has hundreds of names of people she's praying for daily. And the fire didn't touch one picture, one piece of paper of those names. It's a miracle. All right, finishing off, last one here. And coming back to center. And then keeping our feet wide, we're going to come into some spine rolls. I'm going to show you from the side, chin to chest. Let your hands be heavy. We're going to come into those hamstrings. Let your hands come as far down as they can. And when you're there, bend those knees and slowly roll up. And again, when you're ready, chin to chest. Hunch the shoulders. Take your time. Bend those knees to come up. And this time we're going to stay down there. So when you're ready, chin to chest. And you can stay right here, or you can start to walk your hands behind you. So instead of going and walking out to the front, which is what we normally do, I'm going to walk my hands out behind me and see if I can pull myself forward. Like, I imagine that I'm going to pull myself through my legs. That's not going to happen, but that's the action here. Nice, long legs. Stretch out those hamstrings. You may feel some shaking in your legs. That's totally normal. And this time, walk your fingertips out in front of you. On your fingertips, press your chest down. Relax your shoulders. And when you're ready, bend both knees and just slowly start to roll all the way up. And when you get to the top, you can do some nice shoulder rolls backwards. And when you're ready, change directions, roll them forward. Let me come and face you again so I can see you. Good. Excellent. This time we're going to come into a rocking motion with our body and just allow your hands to flow freely. We've done this before. You can go as fast or as slow as you want to go today. Next time you come over to the right side, just hold this here. So I'm going to challenge you today. I'm going to lift up that toe just for a second, even if it's just for a second, to see if you can get your balance, because balancing is very important as we get older. You can use a chair, you can use a wall if you want to, or you can challenge yourself and then drop that foot down. Come back into the rocks. Balancing's not fun, but it's super important. That's it. So when we come into that balance, I want you to think of pulling your belly button to your spine, and that will help you stand taller. Next time you come to the left side, just hold here. Point that toe on the ground. Use those arms. Strengthen the arms and see what would it feel like to lift my foot just an inch or two off the ground. Notice how this side feels compared to the other. Strong legs, strong supporting leg. And release. Good. Shake out those legs. We can shake everything out. Excellent. All right. We're going to come down to our mats. You can come down however you feel is best for your body. But I'm going to show you something we did on Monday that was probably kind of hard for some of us. We're going to peep our feet together if you want the challenge. I'm going to reach my hands forward to support me. I'm going to come up on my tippy toes. And I'm going to slowly lower my buttocks to my heels. This is challenging for the knees, challenging for the feet. If you want, just come to sit on the ground and wait for us. We'll be there in just a moment, working those toes. And if you're here and you want to balance just for a moment, challenge yourself. Tight tummy. Squeeze those thighs together. And then use those hands to balance. And we're going to come sit all the way down. Ooh, let's work those feet. Stretch them out. And we're going to point the toes and flex the toes. Point the toes away from you. And when you flex the toes, we're going to stay down here, so we're not going to go back up. So if you want to take your time to come down here, when we flex those toes, or flex those feet, I should say, you might be able to get a little bit of air between your heels and the mat. Work through those feet. Next time you flex, if you can grab your scarf, your towel, or your stretch band, we're going to loop underneath. Sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale, just surrender forward. Nice chest to thighs. Don't worry about how far your head goes. Let's think about the chest. Nice big exhales here. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Deep stretch into the hamstrings. Last few breaths, see if you can go a little bit deeper. ready, inhale, just gently roll all the way up. Good. We're going to keep the scarf wrapped just around the right foot. As you sit up nice and tall, we're going to bend that knee. I'm going to kick that foot and see how high we can kick that foot away. Good. Inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, kick that foot away again. So if you have bad knees, this is an excellent exercise to rehabilitate the strength in your knees. Send that foot away. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale, and just hold here. We also did this one in yesterday's class, taking both pieces of the scarf into the same hand as legs. So I have my right foot, my right hand. I'm going to open my leg out to the side and see if I can keep sitting nice and tall. So we're going to want to slouch, but see if you can defy gravity, sit up nice and tall. I can even use my hand out to the side to help me. Inhale, bring that leg back through center. We're going to cross it across our body. So adding on, take both pieces of the scarf into the opposite hand now and pull the leg across the body. So you're now going to feel that really deep stretch in your IT band on the outer edge of your leg. Again, see if you can avoid slouching, sitting up nice and tall. If you want more, pull the leg up higher, cross it over more. Inhale, draw the leg back to center. Bend that leg and release. Take a moment before you go to the other side. Just shake out your legs. Heel toe them in and out. And let's come to the other side. Let's loop that scarf under. And when you're ready, bend that knee. Kick that foot away. Everything on the other side. Bend that knee. Exhale, press that sole away. Good. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And last time, inhale and exhale. Just hold here for a moment. That's it. Good. Notice how this side feels compared to the other side. Better, worse. Take both pieces of the scarf into the same hand. So for me, that's my left leg, my left hand. I'm going to stretch that leg out to the side, sitting up nice and tall. And there are a couple things we can do here. You can take your leg further out to the side. You can also lift that foot up a little bit higher. And then when you're ready, inhale, draw it back to the center. Changing hands. Take the opposite hand. I'm going to move my scarf so you can see my leg. We want to feel the stretch right here. So I'm going to pull my leg across. And for some of us, this IT band is so tight that you don't need to go very far. Others maybe be able to draw their leg a little bit further over, lifting up that foot, sitting up nice and tall. Whew, I feel this one today. Inhale, draw the leg back to center. Relax that leg back down. And once again, just shake out those legs. Heel toe the feet in and out. Good. Before we go down onto our backs, we're just going to open our legs nice and wide, making as comfortable as a V pose as you can. So for some of us, it's wider. Some of us, it's less. That's okay. Turn your whole body over your right leg. And then take your hands and just slide your hands down the legs. It doesn't matter how far you go. So you might be going to your knee or your shin or your ankle. Wherever you are, just slide your hands up your leg as you roll all the way back up. And it feels nice to give yourself a little massage. So turn your body the opposite way. Actually use your hands and give yourself a little massage as you come all the way forward. Holding here. And just slide those hands all the way up your legs as you roll all the way up. And then turn your body straight onto me. Walk your fingertips towards me. This is where you're going to really feel it, inner thighs. Notice your knees and make sure your knees stay pointing right up to the sky. So don't let them collapse forwards. Roll them outwards as you walk your fingertips towards me. And just drop your head. Hold for a few breaths here. For the last couple breaths here, ask your body, can I just go a little bit deeper? Can I walk those hands out just a little bit more? And then inhale, drag your hands along the floor as you gently roll all the way up. You can take your hands to the outer edges of your legs, just close them up. Give them a good shake. And we're going to use our abdominals to come down to the floor if you don't have a hernia or if you feel like it's something that you can try. You're going to reach your arms straight out in front. And we're going to just drop vertebra by vertebra, scooping out that belly as we come all the way down. And when your spine comes all the way down, you can stretch yourself out nice and long on the floor. Good. Let's draw the right knee alone into the chest. Interlace those fingers and gently pull the knee into the chest. Now imagine you have a pencil on your knee and you're going to try to draw some circles on the ceiling. So we're going to get right into the hip joint here. Just circling the knee around in one direction. And then change directions. And then gently release that leg back down to the ground. And come to the other side. Bend the other knee in. Interlace those fingers on the kneecap and gently pull. Find that pencil and draw some circles on the ceiling. And when you're ready, changing directions. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring both knees into the chest. So keep that one knee, use your abdominals to see if you can lift the other knee in and wrap your arms around your knees as far as you can, just gently rocking from side to side. When When you come back to the center of your back, open your arms out into a big T pose. I'm going to move the props that I have in the way here and allow both knees to fall over to the right side. Keeping your arms in a T pose. And then turn your head and look the opposite way. So my legs are falling to the right. I'm turning my gaze to the left. Deep breaths into this twist. Here's where we have to use our abdominal muscles. We engage the oblique abdominals to lift the legs back up through center, all the way over to the other side. With control, we drop them down and then turn your head the opposite way. Deep breaths. On your next inhale, engage those oblique abdominal muscles. Inhale and lift those knees back up through center. And then we're going to extend our legs all the way up to the ceiling. So reach those legs way up high. We're going to work a little bit of our lower abdominal muscle if it feels safe for you to do today. So as you exhale, just drop the right leg. And you can choose whether your leg goes 45 degrees or just hovers off the ground before you inhale and lift it all the way back up. And then the opposite leg can drop down. And inhale back up. So this exercise works the lower abdominals. It also helps a little bit with the whole pelvic floor area, which gets important to keep in shape as you get older. One more on both sides, dropping down and lifting back up. And last one. And then relax the abdominals, bend the knees back into the chest, wrap your arms around those knees and just give yourself a big hug. When you're ready, we're going to just gently rock over to the side. Got a couple last few stretches here. So this is maybe where you want to use that pillow that I suggested. You can use the pillow underneath your head and underneath your arm. You don't have to have one. If you don't have a pillow, you can just rest your head on your arm. So from here, we're just going to bend that top leg. And then if you have the flexibility to grab a hold of your ankle, you're going to pull your heel in towards your buttocks. If you don't and you can't reach it, just let that leg hang there in space. We're still thinking of pulling the heel towards the buttocks. Close those inner thighs, so bring them together. Soften your face, relax your jaw. And then when you're ready, release the ankle. If you're holding onto it, point the knee up to the sky and extend that leg up. So it doesn't matter how high it goes, but eventually you want to see if you can balance and hold on to the shin, the ankle, or the toes. And if you're having trouble balancing, see if you can flex that bottom foot. That's going to be your anchor. It's going to hold you in place. See if you can straighten out that knee just a little bit more. So your pose might look a bit more like this, but over time, We're seeing if we can straighten out that knee just a little bit more. And then gently release that foot and let it float all the way to the ground. Take your time. And when it comes all the way down, you can roll over onto your other side if you know what you're doing and you don't need to watch me. Or you can bring your prop, your pillow, with you as you exchange sides. Come all the way down to the other side. From here, bending that top leg, grabbing a hold of the ankle if you can, and gently pulling your heel towards your buttock. Feel that nice stretch in your quadricep in the front of your thigh. When you're ready, release that ankle, point the knee up to the sky, flex that bottom foot to anchor yourself, stretch out that knee, grabbing a hold of your shin, your ankle, your pant leg, or your toes. Gently pulling that leg towards you as far as you can. Gently release that leg, just let it float all the way down, taking your time. From here, pressing your hand into the ground, come all the way up to seated. You can use the pillow behind you if you want to sit on it. And we'll come into a nice closing prayer here today. Just close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your spine sitting nice and tall. Lord, we thank you for breath. We thank you for life. We thank you that there was not more damage in that Category 5 storm. We ask and we pray for restoration, for peace, so they can build back. In Jesus' name.